We made it through another real estate record-breaking summer in Boise, Idaho, and all of a sudden, change. Do these changes mean a market crash? Let's find out. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Summer Aston, a realtor in the beautiful Boise, Idaho area with the Summer Aston Real Estate Group at Silver Creek Realty Group, and I make new videos all about real estate and living in the Boise area, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it when new videos come out. I've been hiring more people for the back end of my business so I can get back to creating more content for you, and I appreciate all of you. So I'm sure you've seen it. Tons of price drops in the Boise area housing market, inventory increasing, days on market increasing. People are wondering, are we finally seeing a crash in the Boise housing market? We are seeing adjustments for sure, but a crash? I don't think so, and we all know that the numbers don't tell you the whole story. So while we will start with the recent September 2021 market stats to make sense of what we are seeing, I'll fill in those details with new answers of what we are seeing as we are out working with clients just like you every day. I will go over why now is a good time to buy and still a good time to sell, but first, let's get those general numbers out of the way. Starting with Ada County, which includes Boise, Eagle, Star, Meridian, and Kuna. The median sales price for homes in Ada County inched up from August to $534,950 in September of 2021. That is a 31.1% increase from last year, but only a 0.8% increase from August. Canyon County, which includes places like Nampa, Caldwell, Middleton, and all those surrounding areas, they had a similar increase to a median sales price of $422,000, which was 36% higher than last year. So it will be interesting to see if the price drops we are seeing now will drop that median sales price next month or not. And if you've been watching the market, you're seeing those price drops, but what's causing it? Well, numbers-wise, it all goes back to inventory and demand. So let's take a quick look at how they got so high in the first place. So we all know demand was high and inventory was extremely low, which led to insane competition and buyers being willing to pay way over list price, and those bidding wars were really the largest factor in driving up prices. According to the Boise Regional Realtor Association, when the share of homes that sold over list price exceeded 40% in August of 2020, the median price moved to $400,000. And then when it reached nearly 65% in May of 2021, prices exceeded the $500,000 mark. Well, guess what? In September, the share of homes that sold for over asking price actually dropped to 33.1%, which is the lowest level since June of 2021. Phew! Does this mean an imminent crash? No, but we are having corrections. Homes that are overpriced and don't show well are having those big price drops. While homes that show beautifully and are priced correctly, they may still get multiple offers. But generally those offers are staying closer to the $5,000 to $20,000 over asking instead of that $50,000 to $100,000 mark like we were sometimes seeing. So how's the inventory now? Well, in Ada County, September marked the 6th consecutive month of inventory growth. The 1,249 homes available at the end of September was an 11% increase from August and a 165.7% increase from September of 2020. And the time a house is on the market has also increased to 17 days, which is the longest in a year as well. So what's adding to the increased inventory? Well, we've got sellers who realize that this is a great time to sell. And when demand was high, they didn't stand a chance if they needed to buy a new home with a contingent offer, but they now realize they may actually have a chance at downsizing or upsizing as we have less competition. In fact, we are seeing a large increase of sellers being willing to accept a contingent offer, especially if you're still willing to pay asking price or above to overcome that risk of a contingency. We also have less demand, which is due to a few factors. So last fall, people's children were all doing online schooling, so there was no traditional slowdown with the starting of the school year. And this fall was class as usual, so we had the typical fall drop in demand due to the school year. Another major factor, of course, is affordability. We've had many people who let us know that although they love the idea of moving to the Boise area, They are looking for somewhere with more affordable housing, maybe somewhere like the Midwest or those southern states. And so now those states are seeing a huge increase in prices as the attention shifts away from places like Boise to those areas. And if you are thinking about other states in the Midwest or the South, just remember to consider the quality of life, access to family you may have in the West, and all those other factors. Sometimes they can be more important than finding a less expensive home. And a third thing affecting all the supply and demand of existing homes that the numbers can't tell you is people's feelings about our current COVID era. People are shifting to move closer to family as they worry about tightening travel restrictions, while others are willing to move farther away from places that have restrictions that they don't like. And finally, a fourth factor is that we have fewer investors who were looking for short-term equity increases as our market shifts a little bit. And also, they don't want to be finding renters in the winter. So is the market crashing? Well, with some homes still selling for over asking and an inventory of just 6 weeks, along with 17 days on the market, that's still a strong seller's market. But only if sellers are willing to price and prepare properly. As a buyer, this is actually a great time to buy as interest rates are still low and you may not have multiple offers to contend with. And keep in mind that if prices drop more but interest rates rise, your house payment could actually be more on a less expensive home. Oh, and before I forget, I wanted to update you on new construction. Oh boy, new construction is having many issues. Inventory is also up with new construction. If you want new construction, you've basically got two options. One, you can buy a brand new spec home that's already completed. And this is actually a great option as it is speculated that new construction prices will continue to rise due to the land price increases and those supply chain problems. Or two, you can put on some big adult pants, pull them up, and be prepared for delays, replacements of items out of stock, possibly closing with things not finished. And between those supply chain issues, manufacturing issues, labor shortages, increased times for county permits, you can certainly build new, but just be forewarned, it's not for the faint of heart. So what are my predictions for the upcoming 6 months of the Boise housing market? Well, I think we will continue to see adjustments through the fall and winter, but I've talked to many people who are unhappy with the more strict mandates that are being implemented in their states, and they're still planning to move here next spring and summer when school is out again. So I don't expect to see a 30% year-over-year price increase again, but I expect upticks. We'll probably still see those next year and hopefully at a more steady rate. Of course, if we have a long, super snowy winter, that will affect things, or if we have a mild, short winter, that can affect the market as well. Interest rates will play a factor, as well as politics and national economics. So there are quite a few variables, but I can say that now is still a great time to sell, and it's transitioning into being a pretty good time to buy as well. And hey, you may even get a contingency offer accepted, so that's pretty good. If you want more info about living in the Boise area, please go to our website at summerastonrealestate.com and click on community pages if you want to see info all about the towns in the Treasure Valley. You can get the relocation guide on the website, and you can set up an email alert for home searches. You can also reach out to me and my team there to schedule a meeting so we can help you with buying or selling a home in the Boise area. Remember to give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.